Hello. Hello. How are you? Good morning, everybody. It's raining, nighttime, so it's dark, so there's nothing to look at, but it's raining. It's probably going to freeze and be cold. I didn't do a screen lab this time. I probably should have, but I was too lazy. I just woke up. Hello, Sam. It's dark, it's boring, and it's raining, and it's cold. It's raining where you're at. It's heading your way. Florida's going to get snow. Oh, no, but that's a good idea. Thank you. That really is a good idea. I got to find my pipe. There we go. All right. Okay, that's a very good idea. Cha-ching. Huh, dang, it's going to be colder there in Florida than it is here. It's only been in the 30s here. I got to go to town in the morning. I got to go pick up some money and at the MoneyGram thing at Walmart and get my propane and do my shopping and get back home. I could have went and did it today, but I was too lazy. I didn't want to go. I got to pick up gas for my generator and stuff like that. I need another gas can. Yeah, let that goofball that came here from Slab City borrow my other 5-gallon gas can. Of course, he took off with it and never came back with it. I didn't expect anything less, but I really needed my 5-gallon gas can. It's bad when a poor person takes shit that belonged to another poor person and don't bring it back. I didn't care about the 20 bucks he owed me. I needed my gas can worse. I got to go back to court next month. You ain't learned yet, Sam. They drag this shit out. They don't hurry. You're going to be sitting there a long time like I am. If you don't just blop in there and plead guilty or take a plea with these people, they drag you out. I've had so many postponements and I ain't postponed it yet. It gets postponed every time I go. My pretrial's February the 11th, I think. All I'm doing is doodling along, waiting for my jury trial. That's all I'm doing. And so it's put off for 2 months, put off for 2 months, put off for a month, put off for 2 months. That's all they do. Oh yeah, that guy from Slab City, he was something else. And he killed all them freaking cats he had. He was sitting there in Slab City collecting money for them cats, donations, because I know the people that donated to him. And he told me he stomped their heads off and killed them. I don't know what he did with the mama cat. That was the babies he killed. Huh. Now how can they give you jury selection coming soon when you ain't even had a trial or a pretrial yet? You got to go through you got to go through all these court steps before you get to jury trial step. You can't just jump to jury trial. You got to go through court trial and all. Anyway, there's 4 sessions of court trial that I've had to go through, plus the offsets that they've done, and then I think I may get to jury trial after that. Yeah, I've been talking to my old crazy friend Betty again that lives here. And that old girl that came up here from San Diego, right? Well, she ended up, somehow she got in my phone and got Betty's number out when I wasn't looking. Well, she called Betty and ended up at Betty's house. Well, it took Betty about 3 days before finally the cops had to get that bitch out of there. But anyway, she told Betty that she was HIV positive, right? But she also told Betty that she had sex with my stalking neighbor. So you think there's good chances that my stalking neighbor could get the karma, kick his ass with the HIV? I mean, I wouldn't wish that on the worst person I know, but I couldn't ask it for a better person than him. Somebody had to have it. How come your court case will be done quicker than mine? Oh, 'cause mine's high priority or whatever they call it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Mine was a big thing that they established for this county to draw big attention in the media to this county, and I happened to make the biggest page of it. Oh, I know right to a fast and speedy trial. I hear the judge say it every time we go in there to somebody, but it never pops up in my case. I've never heard her say it to anybody peering in what I got going on. Mm. Yeah, it was there a weird truck turned pulled in my driveway today, and then it backed out and turned around and went back out the back way. And then I heard, the cops that stay in this woods, they've got this thing they do with these hoot owl calls, right, to each other. It's a fake hoot owl. You can tell it's not a hoot owl. We don't even have hoot owls here. But they're out there every night. This is what I tell you about them. They've been in the woods here watching me. Well, anyway, boy, they went to squawking when that truck turned around in my driveway and left. And I think they nailed him somewhere up and down the road somewhere. I'll go check the roster in a little bit, see who got picked up out here tonight. No, not Betty. That was freaking Patty. That was old Patty Tyson that came here from San Diego. Not Betty. Crazy Betty ain't got HIV. She's I don't know. She's weird, but she ain't. She don't even sleep with her boyfriend. All they do is fight. But anyway, yeah, Patty. Her name's Patty. Patti with a I. But she's got about 20 different freaking fake names on Facebook and YouTube. She even goes by a guy's name. few times. She goes by Patty Fawkes, Fawkes. That's one of her fake. She thinks she's anonymous. That bitch ain't never done nothing to help anonymous. She ain't never done nothing for nobody. But Betty said that she also went to her house and she was running her mouth over there about me and the renter over here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 'cause I was smart enough that when my first day at the jail, I played the Fifth Amendment. I said, I'm not signing nothing. I ain't talking. I ain't saying nothing till I talk to my lawyer. And as soon as they heard the word lawyer, they'd take me and throw me back in the cell. So that's how quick I got out of there. I didn't have to speak. Yeah, but you just can't speak up. The judge will be slapping you with contempt of court. If your lawyer don't speak up, I'm going in front of the judge refer to her as Hang 'em High Hernsberger. Bitch like to be throwing some people off into prison, okay? Nobody likes her. I don't even think the other judges like her. She's kind of crazy. But oh yeah, I wouldn't go to I've been to Florida before, but a few times back when I was a kid. But I don't know. I don't think I would go to Florida. Florida seems like it's actually probably worse than it is here. I'd like to go somewhere where everything is perfect, like uh pot be totally legal for personal use, uh not have no strict gun laws, you know, let people grow all the pot they want to grow. Too bad we couldn't have it somewhere where it just be pure, easy peasy life. Easy peasy. See how I said that? Easy peasy life. Zane must be thinking about me. But they're not going to make nothing easy on us. We got to fight our whole way through it. And then we go out fighting. We come in fighting when we're born, and we go out fighting when we dying. So either way, we got to be winning. Much fighting as we've been doing, we got to be winning somehow or another. That way I look at it anyway. I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's hitting on the top of the camper. But I just thought that was funny. That old gal turned out she had HIV and she slept with the stalking neighbor dude. She probably thought she was getting even with me by sleeping with him. Oh, hey, good morning, Joe. How are you, sweet sweet? Yeah, I thought I'd just pop on with the midnight in the dark live stream. It's raining here, cold, and of course it's dark. I got a light on, but it's a little bitty when you just can't see nothing. It's too dark here. I don't use lights at night. If I ain't done with what I got to get done before it gets dark 30, it just don't get done. I made some fried potatoes, and I took a can of that canned pork that you get in the commodities, and I put that in the skillet on top of the potatoes. I'm trying to, oh, then I put some green beans on top of that, and then I topped it with cheese. And man, I got so stuffed. After I ate, I fell asleep and slept for 5 hours. I keep dreaming if you're looking for something perfect. Yeah, there you go. Well, you got to keep looking for something perfect. You ain't ever going to find it, but you got to keep looking for it. Okay, that gives you something to do. See, occupies your time as you go through life, looking for perfect. Not that it's ever going to be perfect. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, right, Sam. I don't want it that easy. I should hook you up. Oh, I should hook you up with my friend Betty. She's a big old woman. She weigh a good 300 pounds, easy. She can't hardly get up out of the chair to walk to her bathroom. I told her she'd feel better if she get out and walk around her yard every day, but she won't do it. She's got an old house. Said she needs somebody to come there and help her move a bunch of furniture around. She's been saying it for 2 years. See, Betty's got dementia. She she kind of repeats the same thing over every day. Like when we talk in the morning, I'll hear the same stories, stuff I done heard 2 years ago from her. But anyway, it's okay. I'm used to her. I don't mind that. But she's last time I went over where she rookie dooed me into taking an old sofa with a hide a bed in it out and had to take it out of her creepy little house that ain't got no space in it by myself. I could never got it out in the yard. I got it out there though finally. Oh, you know what else? No, I ain't gonna say that on here because that's pure nasty. She something else she told me that Patty did. Okay, I'm gonna tell you with her dog, her big white lab, and she just recently had to put that dog to sleep because it had something really bad wrong with it. Uh, but she said she walked in and caught that Patty with her dog now, with her dog. I don't know. She could make some stuff up, but I don't know if she'd make that up or not. She said her legs was spreaded, and I ain't even gonna go into the details because it was not nice. It's something you can't unhear. If you ever hear it, you cannot unhear it. Okay, and I heard it, so I cannot unhear what she told me. But she calls me 2 or 3 times a day, telling me she's always got some stuff, something she remembers. That's what happens to her though with that dementia. She forgets, and then when it pops in her head, it just comes right out of her mouth. Right as she remembers it. I guess she does that so she don't forget it again. But she's nice. Well, the reason she called me is because she saw me I was down at the commodity place getting the food. She was there because I saw her car in the parking lot, but I didn't get time to talk to her because I was talking to another guy that I used to live next door to many years ago. Well, it'd be about 25 years ago because it'd be way before I moved out here. But anyway, so I was sitting yik yakking with him, and then that's when I met a lady that she'd been in Slab City 4 or 5 years ago, and her name was Rebecca. But she's here now, and I met her. I gave her my phone number, but she hadn't called yet. Did you ever meet a lady named Rebecca when you was in Slab City? She's real nice. She's real short, she's tiny. She don't look like she weighs maybe 110 pounds. I think she had short dark hair. Damn. I don't know. Like I said, she's at least 300, maybe more. But she won't get up and do anything so why she don't lose no weight. And she's up on insulin. She's diabetic on insulin. So she has a, pretty rough time. I used to make her go out and walk around her yards. I'd tell her we're out there looking for nuts in her yard. I'd make her go walk around just to get her some exercise when I go visit her. I think it was not this year at Christmas, last year at Christmas. I went and uh, picked her up a dinner plate. I don't remember. Oh, I can't remember now where I went. But somewhere or another, I brought her back a dinner plate for Christmas because she didn't get out and go anywhere. And whoever was supposed to brought her a dinner plate didn't bring it. Some church. So I made sure she had one. I went and got her one, took it to her. But this lady, Sam, before this lady got old and got dementia, and got like she is, when I first met her about 30 years ago, she owned an apartment building up in town, right close to downtown, and she rented stuff out. She never got into trouble like I did renting though. Yes, Joe. The We haven't gotten any bad weather here yet. It's been raining. If it gets cold, the roads and stuff will be icy in the morning. And if they are, I'll just wait till it melts. It should be melted off by noon. I'll go out around noon tomorrow and run my errands. Yeah, we never get we're in southeast Arkansas, and we really don't get bad weather here. Even when it tells us we're going to get a tornado, lake wind advisories, and flash flood warnings, I didn't get none of that out here. I'm on a hill. I'm by the lake, but I'm on a hill, and so I don't get flooded. You know, but if we ever got snow, the snow would hit up here before it hit down on the low part around me down below. But yeah, I'm okay. I cooked that dinner and then I fell asleep, slept 5 hours today. I don't normally sleep that long. Then I woke up and I've been playing my games. I'm playing these games where you win free money, and I've got a bunch of them. I've got about five, almost to $10, getting ready to cash out for long, another week or two probably. And I've got a bunch up that I got to get up to $20. I've got one almost up to 100. I got it up to $83, I think, so far. As soon as it hits 100, I can cash it out. I like that little camper you got, Joe. That's a cute little camper. I've been watching some videos on people building some small campers, them building them themselves. But the ones I was looking at was the ones that look like those old covered wagons. They make them round in the top, which is actually harder to build because the roof is rounded. But they're actually pretty cute. I don't know if I'd be able to build a camper by myself anymore. I'm about getting too old to build campers and stuff like that anymore. But that dinner sure was good, Joe. I've still got some of it left for tomorrow, so I don't have to cook tomorrow. I got dinner ready. But I'm out of chips. That's my gig. I'm out of freaking chips. And I needed to go to the store and get them. I ran out day before yesterday. I got cookies. I use these plastic folder containers for a cookie container, and I've got two of them over here, and I keep cookies in them so I can snack when I'm ready to snack. I buy these generic. They look like an Oreo, but they're not an Oreo. Uh, It's just a generic cookie. I was looking for my root beer, cookies and root beer. I gotta get some more root beer tomorrow too. That's all I ever drink, root beer and Kool-Aid. And I only like cherry and orange and a little bit of grape, not a whole lot of grape. Yeah, I've been playing my game. I haven't been on YouTube a lot lately. I've been playing my game that you make money on it. And I need to make some extra money because I need to buy some good batteries. I'm gonna go searching for me a big semi battery. I think I want to have a diesel truck and see how that works. Just using one like that. These old cheapy batteries, I'm gonna take two of them and hook them up in the van. I've got three. I probably should just hook all three of them up. I'm gonna hook two up though and keep one extra. That's just in case I need to jump it from a battery. I can have one I can just set out and get it to jump off of. I got jump cables. I got a little bit of tool and stuff, not a lot. Well, they got that casino here. They're doing that $200 million remodel on it. And so right now, they ain't hardly got no slot machines open. They're moving them around, opening up that new section they just got built. So they've already, oh, they put new carpeting down. Yeah, actually, that's all you need, just something to sleep in. See, I don't need one this big because all I ever do is pretty much sleep in here. Yeah, I do cook in here if it's like I cooked yesterday in here because it was, or today rather, because, it's been raining. I don't like to go outside and stand in the rain and cook, so I just put my little stuff on the floor and cook on the floor in here. How long did it take you to build that, Joe? That camper? It took me over a year just to remodel this one. And that was one of the things I was getting my tires on this camper, the new tires on it, and getting my spare, getting it put on. I got my new camper door put on, and that's all that stuff held me up here. And that's why I didn't get to leave like I was supposed to, or I'd have been out here and gone when they raided this place. I wouldn't have been here. Wouldn't have been all tied up in it now. But I had to have that new door. That old door was just it was falling off. It was gonna fall. It was gonna come off on me going down the road one day and suck everything I owned out in the middle of the highway. And I'd be out in the highway picking junk up, getting run over by cars doing it. Oh, well, it sounds like the rain quit. I got the animals inside here. I don't leave them out in the bad weather. They sleep in here with me on the floor at night. I put them a blanket down on the floor by me, and they've been laying on that blanket right here beside me. And the cat either gets in my bed or under the bed. If the cat's got a place under the bed, he's got clean what burrowed out under there somewhere by that water tank that he gets up under there and sleeps. Yeah, my she shed on wheels. I've got a she shed. I wonder if it would be too big to put on a trailer and permanently mount it to a trailer and pull my she shed around. But it's so tall. It's a good. I don't know. It's got to be a good 12 feet tall. It's tall. It's barn style. It's got the two lofts in the top. I do got a nice she shed. I got my she shed finished. Well, everything. I still want to put a shower in it, just a shower stall. But then I'd have to figure out a way to run through the shower stall all the time. So I may have to wait on the shower anyway. It'll just leave more room inside of it. I got a nice big closet though. That's all I needed. I made sure I had a huge closet in there for hanging my clothes on. 'Cause I overtake too many clothes and too many dishes. I gotta learn to them two items there is what I need to cut down on how much I carry with me because I carry entirely too much. I ate me some cookies. So now I guess I'll have a cigarette, hang out on here for a little bit, and then go back to bed and go back to sleep again. Didn't look like anybody was on live that, that I saw do anything on interesting on live stream, so I was too lazy to get my laptop out, or I could have did a panel chat on Streamlab. Yeah, you got a cute. I love that cute little camper. It is a cutie. The one I had a 14 footer back when my kids was little that we tooted around in, and uh, it didn't have no space in it much at all. Yeah, this thing here don't really have a lot of setups on it. It says I'm only streaming at 360p, whatever that is. Oh, well, yeah, you don't have very long in there. You ain't got a DVD player in there too, Joe? You got to have a DVD player. 'Cause see, my DVD player, I can connect it to Wi-Fi. I got a Sony Blu-ray. And then I can take Wi-Fi to my big TV through the Blu-ray player. 'Cause my big TV's not a smart TV, but using an HDMI cable through a smart DVD player, I can smart the TV. And I've got it hooked up. It's over by the headboard of the other. My TV's actually the headboard of the other bed. That's how I had to build it. I had to use what space I had. I'm thinking it's a 32 or 36-inch TV. It's pretty good size. It ain't a little 12-inch one. It's big enough for in this camper. I bought the TV brand new long time ago. Never did use it. It was still in the box when I started doing the remodel on the camper, and it happened to fit perfect in here. Uh, I think I bought it to use as a monitor on a computer. Is what I bought it for. I got it when it was on sale. That's why I had so much stuff. I'd buy stuff I didn't need and just put it away till I needed it. And then after I got robbed, then I had nothing left. So now I got to start over again. I don't need no dishes though. No silverware, no cooking, no kitchen stuff. I got plenty of that kind of stuff. I've still got to restock my camo clothes again. And I need some fishing waders to wear wading when I go fishing for the trout. You got to wear waders. That water's cold and muddy on the bottom. It's right down by the dam. After this rain goes by, it'll be a good time to go fishing, do some fishing actually. Uh, I could go. There's a place out here at Carpenter Dam, and they've got handicap parking, and they've got a dock that you big nice roomy dock you can go out and sit on and fish off of. It's over in the handicap area. So that sounds like something fun to do. I'd like to take the little dog with me, but I'm afraid he's going to act up. I end up having to put him on a table so I can fish. I won't be able to fish if I take him dogs with me. I'll spend all my time chasing after animals. Sam don't like water anyway, but Wiggles probably will. He'll probably be trying to swim in that cold water and get sick. Sam must have left. I can't see who leaves and who stays. I could see there's 5 people in here, but I don't know. I guess Sam left. I don't think anybody was on live. I haven't seen AJ's hasn't been going live. Nobody, I don't think much has been going live much lately. No, my attorney never calls me, and they never even speak to me when I'm at the court. I go next month on the 11th, February 11th. No, their lawyers don't want to talk to me. They got no. I don't even think they're interested in me. They're just dragging me along because I'm along for the ride. Now, if I had something to tell them, on the other people, then oh yeah, they'd be more than happy to talk to me then. But I don't got nothing to tell them, so they ain't got nothing they want to talk to me about. They're still sitting out here in this woods, so I thought they left. But they're out here. They're just in a different spot now. But I see which corner they're occupying. They're watching this street and the next one over too, and the place in the corner down here below the hill from me. They're watching that place because they've got one on each of them locations. I can hear them calling to each other with their little fake hoot owl calls. Oh, hey, that's cool. I have just a regular flat screen TV. I don't even remember what brand it is. And I know my DVD player is a Sony Blu-ray. I've had it forever. And I'll just plug mine will run it off my inverter. Yeah, it'll run the TV will work off my it's a regular TV plug. It'll work on anything. As long as it's at least 12 volts. It won't work on 6 volt, I doubt, but it will it'll run off my 12-volt batteries off through my inverter. Once I get some good batteries that actually sit there and hold a charge. Those batteries are just taking up space. They're just a bypass to let the power through there to the inverter. Hey Joe, can you plug could the inverter be, I wonder if it could be wired to where you could plug it direct into the generator. But I use the generator to run to the battery charger that puts the charge in my batteries. Maybe that battery charger just ain't putting enough charge out. Because if I'm running stuff, if I got the inverter on, I pull the power out fast as it comes in. It don't even stockpile any. But even when I leave it shut off, it'll only get so much in it, and then that uses down, within a few hours, how much it stores in there. I've got a little AM FM radio. It's got a little 5-inch black and white TV in it. It's out in the van. I don't have room for all that stuff in here right now. The thieves stole the cord to it, but I found another cord that works on it just fine. But I wouldn't be able to pick up no TV on it to it out here because there's no cable TV, no satellite dish. Oh yeah, heck yeah, you got to go fishing at night. Actually, it's the best time, but I can't leave my place at night over here uh, to go at night. But I like to go fish at night for catfish. I need a Coleman propane lantern or a rechargeable Coleman lantern. I've got a Stanley spotlight that's rechargeable. That's what I use for my light to go in and out with. You just can't leave it on all the time because it won't stay. If you leave it run all the time, it won't stay charged up very long. And I think it's a 900 lumina flashlight. It's pretty bright. When the battery wears down, that center beam don't come on. Just the outer luminas will light up if the battery wears down on it too far. My son and I have matching flashlights, so I put my initials on mine so we can tell them apart when he's over here. My son will come back and go, "Oh, my light don't work. You must have switched lights with me." "Oh, no, I don't, 'cause mine got my name on it." Yeah, it'll rain a little bit and then it'll quit. It's not raining hard even, but it'll come down for a little while and then it quits, and then it comes down a little bit more, then it quits. Probably only about an inch of rain in a whole day, the way it's raining. But it's been off and on raining for days, hasn't stopped. I got to get leaves raked out around that trailer over there because my grass and stuff's already trying to start coming up. I hear another rain cloud coming through. It's heading. Yep, here it comes. It just hadn't got overhead yet. It's fixing to be. You can hear the rain when it's dark and it's quiet. If you just listen, you hear the rain moving around you. Sounds like it's raining pretty hard, but it's not raining on top of the camper yet. I can just barely hear little drops hitting it. The trees must be blocking it. Keeping a lot of rain off of me. I'm surprised my roof don't leak. I noticed that water puddles up there. That tin's pushed down a little bit where they mounted them panels. And, 'cause I didn't mount those, I had some guys mount them for me. 'Cause I don't get on the ladder. And, but anyway, I've got it siliconed really good, but, it water puddles up there a couple of inches in between the panels. It don't leak though. I do got a leak coming in up at the top of my door. I got one little drip, and I keep forgetting to. I've got some silicone. I just keep forgetting to get out, and put it on when it's sunny out. I've got that one little drip. It comes in over that drip edge, in right at the front frame of the door. Comes in somehow and goes through the frame. One little drip. Oh, you like to hear my voice? Oh, hey, Kentucky, hellbilly. All right. Where you from in Kentucky? Kentucky hillbilly? I was born in Louisville, went to college there, grew up in southern Indiana. I've lived all over Kentucky though. Lived in Hyden for a while, out by Hazard. I lived out in western Kentucky. Lived all over that state. Lived in a lot of states. Lived all over Texas. Texas was another one. I don't think there was an area around Dallas that I did not live in. I lived at all of them at one time or another. I moved around a lot. I had a construction business when I was in Dallas, so I moved around a lot of areas. And I fished probably nearly every lake in Texas. I used to take off on the weekends. Didn't have no work going on. I'd take off on the weekend and go take my kids camping. And so we'd go to a different lake every time we go anywhere. Oh, around Ashland. Oh, okay, cool. Ain't Ashland for the ain't they got a dog track there or a horse track? I can't remember. Maybe both. Joe, it is. The problem is when I bought the wire, it come with the aluminum lugs that you put on there. Well, the aluminum is rusting. Okay, I need to take those off. I need to go buy some brass ones or copper, whatever they are. The ones that won't rust because they're rusting up on those leads at the end of the battery wire. So I'm going to have to cut that wire off. Oh yeah, you're in West Virginia. Cool. Yeah, I had my in-laws lived in they were from West Virginia, I guess, in that area where you're at. Uh I got people all over the United States. In-laws, outlaws, family. I got them everywhere. The cat jumped up and sat down on the phone. He's covering up the chat so I can't see it. He's a big old. Go lay down. Go lay down, big boy. Go lay down. Go lay down. My big old furry cat. His name's Lucky. He's a lucky cat. He's lucky I let him sleep on my bed. Yeah, but he's clean. He don't stink. He poots on me all the time. He stands down there and eats his food and poots right in my direction. He's kind of rude. Yeah, it's okay, Bubba. It's okay. No, no biting. He tries to bite me. He never makes any noise. He doesn't make noise like a normal cat, ever. He doesn't scream. He doesn't meow. He knocks on the door when he wants in. He sits at the front of the door and just sits there and stares at it when he wants out. But he never makes cat sounds, ever. He never has. I've had him since he was just a tiny baby, maybe 3 days old at the most. He was my little rescue kitty. I personally rescued him. He's kind of big and he sits like a raccoon. He's big like a raccoon. Chocolate Siamese.